inspire someone else in order to embody the values of Inspiro. Let us take a glimpse of my objectives. At the end of this presentation, we should be able to define personal values, demonstrate the different values you must possess, relate each value, and embody the values of Inspiro. Let me ask you a question. Are you still happy in what you are doing? Or are you still motivated or inspired to achieve your dreams in life? Anyone?
Yes.
Is it yes?
Yes.
Everyone said
Yes.
yes? That's good. So we should be inspired. You know, it's very hard to inspire someone else if we don't begin with ourselves. We should begin with ourselves. Let us be inspired so it's easy for us to inspire someone else. Are you agree with me? That's good. I believe that before we possess the values in life, we must first attain to have personal values. So this afternoon, I'm gonna discuss some personal values. But before that, let me share you a story for you to understand why and how I personally able to come up with these personal values and how it influenced me who I am today and how it changed my point of view in life. Year 2015 was a remarkable year for me. I, a person, had a very low self-esteem. Speaking in front is very difficult. It was the last year that I had a suicidal thoughts. It was the last year that I tried to end my life. For me, it was the only way to escape from reality. I think that would be the only solution. But thanks to God, He did not allow me to do it. Instead, He sent people to be an instrument to save me, to give me hope, and change my point of view in life. Aside from my immediate family, true friends, there are this K-pop group who really influenced me. Through their meaningful songs and inspirational message, it really changed the point of view in my life. Allow me to share with you some BTS song lyrics, which are very meaningful to me and how it was very significant to my life. Way of 2015, I gained more knowledge and I realized that life is beautiful. It's very beautiful to live in this world. You just have to set your mind, and then when things seem wrong, you just see the beauty in it. Okay? And now, let me give you an idea what is BTS and who are they and how they are very meaningful to me and how they captivate my heart. They are a South Korean pop group, and BTS stands for Bangtan Sinulog. It is in English term, break the silence. It could also be a bulletproof Boy Scout. Just like them, before they received a lot of criticisms, judgments, and accusations. But it never stopped them to pursue their goals in life. Just like me, I do also receive a lot of discrimination before, but that is not the hindrance for me to pursue my goals in life. They're not just producing music just to be famous. Their music has a very serious message, and the theme of their song is about mental health. It talks about, since nowadays we are facing mental health like depression, and then aside from that, they're also talking about LGBTQ rights and women emancipation. That's why I really stand with them. And before, they're just okay to have 100 audience and 500 followers in Twitter. But now, you have a lot. They're now worldwide, and they even perform in stadium worldwide. They receive a lot of awards, and then they are also 2018 UNICEF partnership with their Love Myself campaign, and they were able to give message during the 2018 United Nations General Assembly. And recently, they are featured in Times Magazine. And this year, they are top 1 in Billboard Hot 100. So this time, in relation to my first personal value, let me ask you again. Which comes easy for you? Loving yourself or loving someone else? Anyone? Loving yourself is easy?
Loving someone else.
Or loving someone else? Maybe it's loving someone else.
Let's ask Elma.
Okay, Ma'am Elma. Which comes easy for you? Loving yourself or loving someone else?
I guess loving someone else.
Yes, that's true. Nowadays, it's very easy for us to love someone else. But I learned from one of their songs, we should love yourself or love ourselves. According to their song, loving myself might be harder than loving someone else. Actually, I have reason I should love myself. Before anything else, we should love ourselves because I believe true love begins by loving ourselves. Embrace your flaws. We should have the courage to face our faults, our weaknesses, and start to have a compassion to forgive yourself because it is how we started to love ourselves and it's easy for us to love someone else. Take note of that and love yourself. Second is, we have to respect individual differences. According to BTS RM, if you cannot respect, do not open your mouth. Bear that in mind that we are unique. Take note also that there are multiple intelligences. We have different values, culture, belief. So we really have to respect individual differences because by making sure that you respect someone, it will also ensure us that we will also receive the same respect. Again, we have to respect individual differences. Next is be goal-oriented. According to their music, even if I am slow, I will walk with my own feet because I know this path is mine to take. Even if I go back, I will reach this path eventually. I will never reach my dream. Let us always be hard, or let us always be a goal-oriented person so we can make a progress in our life. Sometimes we just allow everything to happen by chance and because our interests. Let us keep your goals in mind through words and action. Let us be goal-oriented. The fourth one is keep moving. If you feel like you are going to crash, then accelerate more. Every single day is an opportunity for you to start a new day. You may have been beaten down, but you're not broke. Recognize everybody that what you have been through right now is not permanent. Life is always about happiness. Although my journey, there is rough roads. And don't take it as a hindrance. Make it as a motivation to strive hard. Take note of this. Stick with your goal and then start. I always think that what you have started, that's basically the way of keep moving. Lastly, speak up and be confident. According to them, no matter who you are, where you are from, where your skin color, your gender identity, just speak yourself. A lot of us here are afraid to speak up, to voice our true feelings. Let us be reminded that you can be the best version of yourself. Do not just sit down there, level up. Do not be afraid. Just be, speak up and be confident. Those are the personal values in life that I've been practicing since 2015, and I believe that in order for me to embody the Inspiro values, I know I can do it because I have those personal values in life. I can be and we can be an effective, efficient, and influential leader in the future. We can also. Lastly, life goes on, so let us live on. I hope you learned something, and thank you so much for listening.